Gigi, and this is another video from my Aries sign. Hi Aries. After we do your video, I was told there were some audio issues. Okay, so sorry for that. I'm going to do another video for the week of March 2021. This is a timeless reading. Okay, so as soon as you watch it, it becomes potent. Also, what I wanted to tell you is I've been told many times that my reading resonates weeks, months after, so I highly recommend you go ahead and watch your previous months. I will put I'll put the January link, January 2021 reading link on your video, okay, in this video, so you could go ahead and catch up with that if you haven't. This is a general reading. Just keep this in mind, you guys. Don't try to read too much into it if it's not your story. All right, you don't have to be a participant in this reading. You could be an observant. All right, so let's start your reading, Aries, and see what the message is for you. I want you to know that before recording your reading, I meditate and I ask Spirit for guidance. So we're starting with King of Cups, Knight of Rods, Judgment in the reverse. The Fool is in the reverse, King of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, some of you could be planning a return back to school, okay, or could be some training possibly in some areas of your life. Maybe you have to go back to learn something, okay. I have this King of Cups here. I think that you're in a state of mind where your emotional feeling are more stable now, okay. Maybe you're looking for some attachment, you're thinking about a relationship. There's some type of caring and nurturing energy around you, my Aries. You may receive a lot of love, or you may be giving a lot of love. Certainly, if you have felt for some reason, for some time, oppressed or stuck in some situation, there's some type of release coming for you. All right, you are looking to go forward. This is a upbeat energy around you at the beginning, but it's looking at the Fool in a reverse. Okay, Aries, keep in mind that this is the month prior to your birthday. Okay, so the Sun is in your 12th house. We have also Venus in your 12th house, so there's a lot of energy behind you, right? The 12th house is what we call the last placement of the soul. So before you get your new birthday and you start a new year, then there's a few lessons that are being reviewed, okay? You may be the one reviewing them, or some other people, maybe you may feel judged somehow, okay? Or I feel like even if you're being judged, it's still less repressive than, let's say, the last few weeks, okay? Or maybe since the beginning of the year, okay? I have this Judgment card here. Let me show you this card in this position. It came in a reverse, okay? The Judgment in a reverse, it's about right or wrong. There's some amount of karmic energy coming back. Like I was telling you, there's a lot of energy in the back of your head. There's like a flashlight, okay, where something is being illuminated, okay? And that seems to be about some type of business deal, some type of collaboration, because I have three kings here, Aries. I have the King of Swords, I have the King of Pentacles, and the Fool, right? So your energy is a fire energy, and this is the Nine of Rods, all right? So the Nine of Rods, he hasn't yet graduated to the king status, all right? So I feel like there's some people that are watching you. I mean, it could be tax season. Maybe there's something that has to do, or something that is due, or there was a deadline that was supposed to be met somehow, some way. It could be delaying some new beginning for you, maybe a new beginning that you want to launch for a business or relationship. Maybe you want to move, relocate. There's something that are just being on hold right now, okay? It says in your reading, Aries, that there's some timing there's some time that you have to wait, but there's something about timing here, all right? Timing is not yet in a position where you could go forward, but I see you're in a hurry here with the Nine of Rods. Be mindful, okay? Because yes, the two major arcana in your reading today in your spread, they are in a reverse, okay? So let me show you. The Fool is about a new beginning, and the Judgment, it's about, right, that exactly what it says, being judged, right or wrong. Is what was done was right, or what was done was wrong. And it could be linked to where you are right now as a Nine of Rods. Okay, maybe you're in a rush to start something new, but with the Judgment here, there could have been something, maybe some type of path that somehow derouted to a new another direction, which wasn't really the best direction. Okay, with the Judgment in a reverse, things are coming out, things that maybe was hidden, or things that you might not have been aware, or maybe for my cross watchers, maybe you're finding things about your Aries, things are coming out, right? You're in a position where it says that you might have to start something new, or there has to be a beginning in something, all right? Okay, I was telling you, if you watch your 2021 readings, that, this year for you, Aries sign, okay, it's very important that you initiate some type of transformation in your life, okay? Because if you don't do it, there's a possibility that it will be done for you and you may not like it, okay? For instance, if there was not enough maybe the right direction wasn't done in your relationship, or there was some type of compromises, or things that was withheld, things of that nature. Now you may see yourself where this relationship may be kind of challenging, okay? It could be preventing you to grow, because now karma is here. The Judgment in a reverse, it talks about karma. All right. And normally in a reverse, there's like a lesson that we have to review, okay? That we have to do again, all right? So I kind of also feel with those kings, there's three kings in your spread. There's something about your friendships, all right? Something about your collaboration, your network group of people, okay? There is a lot of people have things to say here with this King of Swords, right? And the King of Pentacles. I do feel that there's maybe a supervisor watching you, reviewing your year, or maybe your job experience. It could be an authority figure here with the King of Swords here, okay? There's definitely some information that's being looked into, all right? It could be information that could help you on the long run too, Aries. For instance, maybe there was some document that you're not aware that had your name there, and for some reason it could give you some type of I have to see, because King of Pentacles here, for me, the way I see it's like an authority figure. It could be a father figure too, all right? It's someone who has, for some reason, security. His work speaks for itself, okay? It's a masculine energy, this King of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be a man. It's just an energy, okay? So that could be in your relationship. Maybe it's time for you to sit down and discuss really what is happening, okay? And maybe there's much attention needed here. But what I do recommend, because the Nine of Rods is a fiery energy, it goes really fast, but be mindful of how fast you're going to go going forward, Aries, because the Judgment is is the next step to your action, your course of action. I see that there's a lot of advices, people that are in the right places, in high places, that are there for you to give you the right direction. So I feel that it's time for you to ask, okay? Just do it before your birthday. Make sure that you have a position where you could go forward without having some obstacles, or maybe things or comments or situation getting back to you, things from the past that are still blocking you somehow. The Temperance is in a reverse. Death card. and the Page of Swords. Okay, so I do feel that maybe there is something, there is some misinformation, maybe some information withheld from you. Page of Swords, I do feel like there's someone who's saying a lot of things here. Okay, it could be related to someone younger, it could be related to a child. Maybe there's some issue with your child, or your child is not as um, confident confident into the nature, the growth of your relationship. Someone has something to say here with the Page of Swords and the Judgment in the reverse. Someone is judging the treatment that they received, okay, from you, okay. And I have the Knight of Rods with the Death card. It may not be them judging the treatment they received from you. You could be judging the treatment that you received from them, all right, as well. The Death card, that's a Scorpio energy here. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but it represents an ending, a transformation. Okay, so someone is being urged to mature. There's a maturity that is required here, because the Knight of Rods is the suit of fire, which represents your suit, Aries. And we have all those different suit here that are really watching your behavior. There's some conversation. I do recommend that you maybe take notice of what's being said, because I feel that you have allies. Those for me are coming out as allies. The King of Swords is coming out as an ally, a friend, someone at a high place, maybe a lawyer, maybe an accountant, all right, maybe someone that has information on travel, foreign visa, or things of that nature, okay? Because the 12th house does represent foreign place, okay? People at a distance, okay? So maybe it could be related to that. And the King of Pentacles here is someone who really wants to, he has good idea on how to set yourself up, little by little, okay? In order to grow your worth, your value. It could be a job that he knows that you could start from the beginning, not of rods here, and that you could eventually grow on your own. I feel that maybe, with the last few years, um, some of it was great for Aries, and some of you guys has been challenging. It really depends on the choices that was made, okay? The choice that was made, it had to be done in the righteous way, because Saturn was in your 10th house. And if you did things in a righteous way, or you're on the side of the angel, what I could see definitely without a doubt is that you're getting support from, like I said, people in high places that are taking notice of you. They want to offer you some type of transformation, okay? A cycle is going to change for you in terms of your ambition. It does involve some amount of work, okay? So the work could be that maybe you have to redo your resume, right? Maybe you have to update your resume, or maybe you have to take a training, a few months training. But the good news with that is the support is there for you, because pretty soon, with the Fool here, it's in a reverse though, you will have a new beginning, okay? I think you might surprise a lot of people, okay? Because I feel a great sense of motivation, of will, of positive energy, all right? You have a lot of strength, stamina. The Knight of Rods is very young, but he has a lot of physical strength within him to accomplish what's ahead of him. And you could surprise a lot of people too, Aries, all right? You could pick up something. It could be a new skills, a new business, a new endeavor, but you're going to do it your way. You're going to do it the right way, because there's people here abundantly that have the resource to guide you, okay? Six of Swords is in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. Exactly. Look, those are the people, those are allies. You have ally around you. And I was saying, this doesn't don't look at it as a masculine, well, I should say, yes, it's a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a man. Okay, don't look at, because it could be very well a woman. For instance, maybe you're going to meet a woman at work, or a career woman, a woman who is already established, who has proven her experience, and she could take you under her wing, right? Because she has the capacity to do that. The magician says that she could make something happen, or he could make something happen for you. Someone wants to help you, okay? Now I have the Six of Swords here and the Fool in a reverse. Okay, let me show you this card in the right position. Okay, so in the reverse, if you watch in your beginning, there's something that from the past, like you're still, someone is still trying to go back to the past, and it shows here it's not a good idea, okay? Because the Six of Swords is moving on, all right, moving for a better pasture, all right? In a reverse, it's like restarting something from making the same mistake, all right, which will again delay a beginning. So there's a huge indication of changes, transformation, new cycle for you, Aries. And that will lead you exactly where you need to go, okay? Because you have people that are willing to take you under their wings. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. I was telling you that I feel like those people are allies. And those could be people that have already experienced what you're going through, okay? Because there's changes, something that has to change in, it could be in your work, but it could be also in yourself, all right? In your personality, because see, the Temperance is in a reverse next to the King of Cups, okay? That may not be you, but there's someone who has been dealing with a lot of frustration in showing love and care for someone, all right? There's something that it's not balanced, okay? Maybe someone is trying to go too fast, all right? Because building a relationship or straighten a relationship, sometimes there's step, okay? Trust sometimes takes time, all right? Or coming closer to someone takes time. It could be that maybe you got into a new relationship, you gain a new family, but the family member, your in-laws, you're still trying to build a rapport with them, and that takes time, all right? But the Temperance in the reverse says that doing the right thing, you could definitely be supported with that, okay? It's in a reverse because maybe there is, I feel, for some reason, okay, there is some step, because the Nine of Rods goes fast, too fast, all right? The passion runs really high, all right? So there was some step uh, that was skipped in a process, in the way of doing something the right way. And the Judgment in the reverse, you're going to hear about it, or you heard about it. You might know what that is. It may not be you, okay? Flip the script. It could be someone else as well, okay, Aries? It could be maybe again, your in-laws or your colleagues at work, okay? You know, things change the last maybe few months compared to what you dealt with years ago, okay? But this, I found that it's like a tune-up, okay? Where you get a new understanding, a new vision due to the help that you're receiving. This is great. Look at this energy, making your dreams coming true, okay? Maybe in the past you were used to get alone in something, or just went with your passion, follow your intuition, your instinct, and somehow, some way, maybe for some people, things did not turn out in a favorable way, okay, with Judgment in a reverse, okay? Because Judgment, again, in a reverse is very heavy. It's a heavy karmic bondage, okay, where there's a lesson to be learned. And I feel like it could be attached to a child, or some type of gossip, okay, some type of discussion. Okay, someone has a desire to be more mature. There's a need for someone to be more mature. Maybe the respect that someone is looking for has to go through some maturity, okay, in order to be able to establish strong foundation. But I'm going to end your reading here for you, my Aries. Let me know how this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys, before you leave. Like and share this video. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.